Hi to everyone, welcome back to WebGR Physics. Today I would like to explain some of definitions in physics. So this is Basics in Physics Part 3. Previously we are discussing Basics in Physics Part 1 and Part 2. If you want, see the description, the links are available. Before entering to the topic, I have received one comment, background noise. In that, I buy a new mic, Boya M1. Comment below the video, how is my voice right now? So, coming to the topic, last class we have discussed what is unit, how to write units by using formulas. The next class, what is fundamental, conserved and supplementary quantities, how to write dimensional formulas by using formulas. So coming to the today's concept, how to write definitions by using formulas. Physics is very interesting and easy subject. Most of the students feel physics is very difficult subject. We don't know minimum basics, that's the reason they feel like that. So we learn physics step by step process. In physics, there are number of definitions are available. If you by heart, it is very difficult to understand concept. So now moving to the some of formulas, how to write definition. First one, velocity. What is velocity? Velocity v equal to ds by dt. Okay, velocity v equal to ds by dt. Here s means displacement. Here s means displacement and t means time. Okay, but here ds and here dt is there. So numerator ds, denominator dt. ds means change of displacement. Okay, here dt means change of time. Okay, you understand? So here you just see d by dt is there. You just write rate of change of whatever is here, you just write it. See, first one, rate of change of. Okay, why? Here d by dt is there. Rate of change of, here displacement. Okay, rate of change of displacement, okay, is called velocity or speed. Okay, you understand? Rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Okay, so next one, second one, what is force? What is force? Force F equal to dp by dt. Okay, here p means momentum, t means time as usual, dp means change of momentum, here dt means change of time. Here what is p means momentum. Okay, here t means time. Okay, so here rate of change of here momentum, rate of change of momentum is called force. What is rate of change of momentum is called force. Okay, then next third one, velocity and force. Third one, torque. What is torque? Tau equal to dl by dt. Here L means angular momentum. Okay, and t means time. Okay, here also d by dt is there. So rate of change of angular momentum is called torque. Okay, rate of change of angular momentum is called torque. Okay, understand? So next fourth one, again you consider torque only, but this time torque tau equal to r into f. Okay, r into f. R means distance, f means force. Okay, anywhere you just see r into something is there, momentum of, okay, here force is there, so momentum of force is about a fixed point is called torque. So see, momentum of, here r into something, so momentum of force is about a fixed point, is called torque. Okay, you understand? Momentum, here r into something, so here force is this, that's the reason momentum of force is about a fixed point is called torque. You understand? Coming to fifth one, angular momentum. Okay, angular momentum, L equal to r into p. Here r means distance, we know already, but here p means momentum. Which momentum? Linear momentum. Here r means distance and p means linear momentum. Okay, r means distance, p means linear momentum. So see, r into something, so momentum of, what is momentum of, here linear momentum of linear momentum is about a fixed point is called angular momentum. Okay, you understand what is angular momentum? Momentum of a linear momentum is about a fixed point is called angular momentum. If we know formulas, easily we get definitions, or if we know definitions, we are easily getting formulas. Okay, vice versa. Okay, so sixth one, power. Okay, what is power? P equal to 1 by f. Okay, here f means focal length. Okay, anything 1 by anything is there, that is reciprocal of. Okay, f means focal length. Okay, f means focal length, and here 1 by something is there, reciprocal of. Okay, reciprocal of. Okay, see the definition. Here p equal to 1 by f, so reciprocal of reciprocal of here focal length. Reciprocal length is called power. Okay, you understand? Then moving to seventh one, frequency. What is frequency? Okay, frequency n equal to 1 by t. Here t means time period. What is t means time period. Okay, here also 1 by something is there. Here 1 by something means reciprocal of. So reciprocal of frequency, here time period, right? So reciprocal of time period is called frequency. Reciprocal of time period is called frequency. Okay, eighth one, conductance. So conductance C equal to 1 by R. Here R means resistance. So what is a resistance? Okay, you understand resistance. Here 1 by is there. So reciprocal of. So reciprocal of resistance is called conductance. Okay, here reciprocal of resistance is called conductance. Okay, so next one, so ninth one, density. What is density? Okay, density D equal to m by v. Okay, here D equal to m by v. M means mass and v means volume. Okay, here see, if v equal to 1, we consider what is D equal to m. Okay, you understand? D equal to m. Here you just put v equal to 1, what's happening? D equal to m. Okay, so then how to write? Definitely m means mass per, here volume. So see, mass per, here what? Here mass. So mass per unit, okay, length, because here volume means in units length only. Okay, mass per unit length of a substance, of a substance is called density. Okay, you understand? Mass per unit length of a substance is called density. Okay, then moving to 10th one, pressure. What is pressure? P equal to F by A. Here P means pressure, F means force, here A means area. What is F means force and A means area. Okay, you understand? So now right here, force what? Force per, here per is there, so force per, here area means length, unit, sum of unit, here area, so force per unit area is called pressure. Okay, force per unit area is called pressure. Okay, you understand? See how much easy definitions: power, frequency, conductance and density and pressure. Okay, you understand? If we know formulas, we will easy to write definition. Okay, then moving to one more concept. See, one interference line. What is this? Interference line. Interference line. Okay, if you take one interference line, here one normal line. Okay, here normal line. Okay, in the above and below. Okay, here above lighter medium. Okay, lighter medium. Okay, below denser medium. What is denser medium? Upper lighter medium and lower denser medium. So here example of lighter medium, air. Okay, air we know. Here example of denser medium, glass. Okay, here denser medium example is glass. Here example of lighter medium, air. Okay, lighter ray is coming like this. What is this line? Light ray. This one L equal to C. What is critical angle? Okay, what is the critical angle? When a light passing from denser medium to rarer medium, the angle of incident at which lighter ray grazes out the interference is called critical angle. Here light ray is passing through denser medium to rarer medium. Okay, the angle of incident. Next one, energy or work. Okay, energy or work. Capacity to do work is called energy. Okay, the capacity to do work is called energy. You understand? Both energy or work are same. So see how much is easy to write definition by using formulas. So if you like my videos, please share and subscribe my channel. Any doubts or queries, please comment below the video, and thanks for watching.